Welcome to Sarasota History Alive. I'm Lee Gaines, your host, and this week we're exploring Sarasota's Scottish heritage, which all started right here in 1885 with the landing of the Scots. In the late 1800s, Sarasota already had its share of industrious settlers like William Whitaker. But it took the efforts of the Florida Mortgage and Investment Company to survey and advertise what would become its downtown. It was run by local Scotsman, Colonel John Hamilton Gillespie. The settlement was promoted to his fellow countrymen as a land of opportunity abounding in profitable citrus groves, vegetable fields, and a beautiful new town for commerce. After crossing the Atlantic in the steamship Venetia, the exhausted colonists sailed into Sarasota Bay during a blisteringly cold December. Not quite the welcoming sight they had hoped for, the bleary-eyed travelers waded ashore since there was no dock. What they found was a crudely hand-cleared, stump-filled, sandy Main Street, with no housing or hotels of any kind. But things got better as they were treated to a white Christmas with the unheard-of weather in the form of a snowstorm. Okay, so maybe their luck didn't improve, and these challenging circumstances drove away almost all of the colonists. But some, like the Browning family, stayed and worked relentlessly, while Gillespie's plans materialized. The first community achievement was a rickety dock made by hand at the foot of Main Street. Gillespie capitalized on the effort by building the DeSoto Hotel nearby. Additions were later added to the hotel, which became the ever-popular and ever-sprawling Belhaven Inn. As a shrewd businessman, he knew these accommodations would attract the well-to-do, in turn presenting investment opportunities for Sarasota. Also an avid golfer, he built a 9-hole golf course in what is now a large portion of downtown Sarasota. It is credited as being the first in Florida. Between the time Gillespie was elected mayor in 1902 and the incorporating of the town as a city in 1914, a savvy group of visionaries arrived who would invest heavily in the area. Developers like Owen Burns and Jack Lord, circus tycoon John Ringling and his brother Charles, and Chicago socialite Bertha Palmer. Each would play a role in putting Sarasota on the map with their formidable contributions. With the expansion of the railroads and the advent of automobile-friendly roads, the Roaring Twenties boom times were kind to the downtown. The first skyscrapers appeared alongside commercial structures, theaters, hotels, shops, and a major bridge to connect the mainland to the Keys. While playing a great round of golf in 1923, Colonel Gillespie died. But not without knowing his stick-to-itiveness was well worth his efforts in making Sarasota what it is today. I'd like to thank you for joining me and ask you to be sure and come back each week as we continue to explore our past and keep Sarasota history alive.